What extreme training methods do Olympic athletes use? Imagine pushing your body to its absolute limits every single day. That's what Olympic athletes do to reach the highest level of performance. They follow intense training routines that are carefully planned and executed. One common approach is high-volume and high-intensity training cycles. Athletes alternate between doing large amounts of low-intensity work and shorter sessions of very hard effort. For example, endurance athletes might run or cycle for several hours at a steady pace, then do a few sessions of sprinting or fast-paced intervals each week. These cycles include phases focused on building endurance, gaining strength, and developing power. They also include planned rest weeks called deload weeks to allow recovery and prevent injury. Athletes also use sport-specific drills that mimic the exact movements needed in their competitions. Javelin throwers might practice with weighted javelins to improve muscle coordination and explosive power. Swimmers analyze their strokes with hydrodynamic testing to make their movements more efficient. Sprinters work on biomechanical feedback, using resistance training like sled sprints or parachute runs to boost their explosive speed. These drills are designed to target the precise skills and muscles involved in their sports. Extreme interval training is another key method. Some athletes perform very intense repetitions with short rests to improve both their aerobic and anaerobic systems. Emil Zatopek, a famous long-distance runner, once did 50 repeats of 100 meters with minimal rest, blending endurance and speed training. Modern athletes do shorter, controlled repetitions that push their limits without overtraining. Strength and power training are vital too. Olympic weightlifters focus on lifts like the clean and jerk or the snatch, which develop explosive strength. Plyometric exercises such as box jumps and burpees are used to improve fast-twitch muscle response and agility. These exercises help athletes generate maximum force quickly, which is essential in many sports. Some athletes incorporate extreme isometric exercises. They hold static muscle contractions at specific joint angles with maximum effort for several seconds or even minutes. This builds neuromuscular efficiency, strength, and coordination. It also helps prevent injuries by increasing joint stability. Training at high altitudes is another popular method. It boosts the body's ability to produce red blood cells, which carry oxygen. Many athletes train in mountain areas or use specialized equipment like altitude tents. Some also use environmental conditioning tools like anti-gravity treadmills or roller skis to simulate their sport while reducing impact stress. Recovery techniques are just as important as training. Olympians often use cryotherapy chambers, compression garments, and mindfulness practices like breathing exercises to stay calm and focused. They also schedule regular rest days and deload weeks to avoid burnout and hormonal imbalances. In short, Olympic athletes combine extreme physical routines with smart recovery and mental strategies. Their training is carefully planned to peak at the right time, using science and technology to push human limits while staying safe.